Did we break
That's a
you?
very-
Pardon?
Did we break you?
Shut up. Alright. So, anyway, she slaps you, it hurts, and then as it doesn't work and you don't get charmed, she goes, I don't have to take this from you. And she poofs out of the room.
I look at King Rex, or the real Rex, the drow, and I'm just like, this clearly proves it. And you know,
It doesn't prove anything. You got the wrong person.
really, Freya, you sent the invitation to Freya. You'd think she'd just ignore it. She knew what was gonna happen, so she sent a fake one. I'm assuming a changeling or someone with that type of ability.
You can make leaps in logic and assumptions all you like, but you have no proof.
I swear to God.
Shanawani, how about we just go to her estate and find out? Because us talking like this does nothing.
Fine then.
Xavier's gonna put his hand on his head and just like, you're asking for way too much of me. She tried to kill one of my own, you know. Actually, she did kill one of my own.
The king kind of just looks at you suspiciously.
I sent the messenger and she killed the messenger. I later on incarnated them like I did to King Rex, but the point still stands. She killed the messenger I had used.
Make a persuasion check. Well, I guess you wouldn't lie to me about that. It's a far cry from what I know her to be. I'm going to go over to her barony and talk to her.
No, you're not doing that on your own. I'm not allowing you to die such a meaningless death again.
Shanawani goes, I agree. She takes her bow back from Xavier.
You'll take all of us with you as protection.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What'd you say?
He's gonna take all of us with him as protection.
By all of us, do you mean all of your immediate party members, or are you talking about NPCs too? Yes, thank you, Swift. You have always been loyal to me.
What is this treatment? Bro, this sucks.
I mean, technically, Swift's been loyal his entire life. You've been loyal for like a year.
It's not a year. I've been working him for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, Shanawani's been loyal for all of 2 days. Maybe 3.
Look, I'm not blind. I understand that there are some definitely suspicious things about Freya, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm not aware of them. But I still have to trust the person who saved my kingdom from a demon invasion, and I genuinely believe she is an intelligent and competent ruler. I want to give her the benefit of a doubt whenever possible.
I
Well, then
understand what you mean, but have you thought, just for a mere second, Freya is capable enough to send those demons on her own? You even admitted on how smart she is. She could have done that so she can trick you.
That is pure conjecture, of which you have no proof, and benefit of the doubt is a very high standard.
This is why we're going and asking her ourselves now, aren't we?
Alright, Shanawani suggests going, so are you all going to Freya's barony?
I'm taking Maurice with us, so we have a way to gas zone of
Alright, it might be best to bring these two with us. Who are these two?
us. That's oddly disrespectful. These two, fuck off.
Yeah, Shanawani is not really all that hurt, because they barely know her.
I hate Swift, so he knows. So he knows I take it deep offense to that. Because fuck you, Swift. Hate you. You killed me, or you tried to kill me. Haven't forgiven. Don't bring him up. There was no need. He was a brave soul.
It was a feeble soul.
Shut up.
It was a man with a knife, Xavier.
He just
Scissors beats paper, Xavier.
shut up.
I have been waiting so long to use that against you. Ah, it felt good.
Fine, let's just go do whatever stupid plan they have. I don't even care.
Now who's salty?
Shut up.
When you guys leave the courtroom, you see that all 25 Minotaurs and their little poker table are also gone.
Still playing?
I said they are gone, as well as their poker table.
Okay. Alright. Must be some powerful mage abilities there. I expect no less from Freya the Great.
As you go out into public, you notice it's quite a bit busier outside than it was before. A lot of extra people moving about.
Like an inside check?
No.
Fine. Well, I'll go. Is there any one ice mission? Nah. By the way, I before you say I didn't say, I'm bringing Maurice.
You don't have to call him out like that. Alright. So, do you want to investigate the local area to see where they might have poofed out to? Or do you go directly to the her barony?
I would say we see where they poof to.
Oh, I say we go instantly because I don't care. There are 25 Minotaurs. Who cares about them? She has 200 under her base.
Oh.
Appreciate any of you, and I will take my revenge. No, Paralysis has killed him. Zeno.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't use my passive investigation because it's at 20.
My passive is at 20 as well.
Yeah, that's why I don't use passive investigation, because that's some bullshit.
Well, you have no problem with passive perception.
That is correct. But I do have an issue with passive investigation. And also passive stealth, also bogus.
I never.
You've never heard of passive stealth? The idea is that when, like rogues, when they get a certain level, if the perception check is below a certain level, that they should be able to just succeed without having to roll, which I disagree with. There's always a random element of chance.
Oh, you mean Stroke of Luck? That's a level 20 ability.
Oh, fuck that.
Because they just say, fuck the game, we're doing what we want.
Although I still remember I came close. Imagine if I actually rolled a nat 20 to do the whole shove drum over demon's head. I probably would have just had a pissed off demon.
Let's continue with this dumb adventure. So we investigate Freya, who's 100% fucking guilty, but the king is blind. And also fuck Swift, just for the sake of I hate everyone. I hate everyone. And stop making memes about me. I hate you specifically.
Oh, yeah, fuck your reliable talent, Swift. You can go fuck yourself so hard with that. Challenge? What's that? Never heard of it. You still remember the hard no? I've given many hard no's, Shanuwani. You're gonna have to be way more specific. I'm a stubborn bastard when it comes to certain things.
No, you don't need to tell us. Trust us. We know.
No, I know what reliable talent is, and I hate it with every single fiber of my dragon-threaded DM heart. With Boom Pow and trying to shove the drum onto the pit fiend's head. What?
What are you guys talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, from that all bard thing. Remember it, Gino? The one shot you ran.
No, I do, no. I remember the Bard one shot. I don't remember him trying to throw a drum onto his head.
I tried to smash the drum on the pit fiend's head so he wouldn't be able to see us.
I genuinely don't remember that happening. But that sounds exactly like something you would do. Try to Skyrim logic your way out of a situation by just putting basically a bucket over their head.
No, I was trying to channel Chuck Jones by doing that, and then we book it.
Where I finger blasted a siren, then had a pit fiend boyfriend?
I really don't remember. Yeah, Swift, or his character at least, laid the pit fiend.
Oh, yeah, I remember that pit fiend distraction, and that was brutal. Oh, that's what you meant by finger blasted. When you said finger blasted, my mind went to like Spirit Gun from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Same.
Different kind of finger blasted, but yes, I remember that now.
Right.
Anyway.
Exactly what I was about to say.
That's very true. Finally, the Bard's Lust solved a problem instead of causing it. But anyway, as you make your way to Freya's barony, as soon as you get there, you see that everything is gone. All of the buildings, all of the people, everything. There's just a meadow where they used to be.
Huh.
Alright, I suggest we ask in the city if anyone saw anything.
Alright, make a persuasion check to chat up the locals and see if anyone is willing and able to give you any important information.
Using enhance ability.
Okay. Um, the locals are gonna say, well, I watched about 25 minotaurs transform into ordinary people and walk away, so that was kind of weird. But aside from that, no, not nothing. I haven't noticed anything about the Freya's barony. I don't really go there.
Just Swift said something to King Rex.
Rex is going to continue to be stubborn and say it proves nothing.
Just Rex, sometimes I really don't know how you got this far. Because
Shanawani,
because she saved you from a demon, we saved you from the creature that already killed all of the elven people army and was gonna come and kill us. But no, we only trust Freya.
Shanawani asks Swift, may I? She readies a hand for a slap. All right, then do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it.
Just imagining King Rex watching them as they're discussing who's gonna.
All right, you give King Rex the mom look, but he's continuing to be a stubborn asshole.
Let's just try and figure out how this happened. I go inside of like the area that was once. Zeno, I want to go to the labyrinth that I discovered.
Look who's been paying attention. Uh, the place is a what looks to be a recently grassed over meadow. Make an investigation check to find any cracks within the dirt that might be a trapdoor.
21.
Uh, you run your hands through the dirt and kind of just like walk on four legs, feeling for cracks. It takes about an hour, but eventually your hand sinks into the crack in the ground, and you feel what is definitely a trapdoor.
I yell to them and I'm just like, hey, I think you guys want to take a look at this as I start opening the.
As you try and open the door, man, this is a really big trap door, and it's really, really heavy, and it doesn't really open. And then you continue to run your hand along the edge, and can continue to run your hand along the edge, and continue, and holy shit, this is about the size of a building.
That is a what?
So, Xavier, after about 5 minutes, you run your hand through the ground and outline a square about the size of a building, and you don't feel a latch to grab onto. It feels like it goes straight down.
Like there is always this like crack in the middle, so like the doors split open.
You're gonna try
All
and
right.
split it open from the middle?
No, no, not that. I wanna use wild shape to turn into an air elemental, squeeze my way, and then try and push it.
Gotcha. As you turn into an air elemental and squeeze into the crack, you go about 20 feet straight down, and as you're washing yourself through the crack, you see this isn't a trap door. This is an entire building. In fact, this is the longhouse.
She sink the longhouse. Xavier's just gonna
Make
try
an make an
what?
investigation check for me, Xavier.
What?
Make an investigation check. You find a lever, a very conspicuous lever, in the corner near the entrance.
Well, I currently can't be heard, so I'll just actually before I do that, I'll go outside and I'm just like get away from here. I'm gonna pull the lever and then I go down again and pull the lever.
All right. She's rather dubious, but she puts her arrow away and radiating with black energy. It just backs away.
As you pull the lever, the entire longhouse raises from the ground up to its normal 20-foot high position. And you can see that on top of the thatched roof that was always there is a layer of dirt, soil, and freshly planted grass.
Huh. Well,
I just tell them to get in the house so I can pull the lever and they can go from downstairs.
all right. Like she readies her bow and then she does the she goes she looks to Rex going, I want you to kick open the door.
You want Rex to kick open the door?
Yeah, because she's better at range and doesn't want to end up getting herself hurt while
You know what? Actually, there's something I should probably do really quickly. Give me just a moment. Because I have a feeling that you guys are going to be side by side King Rex for a little bit longer than any of us originally anticipated.
Are you turning him into his stats to a drow?
No, I've already done that.
making him one of our NPCs.
I have also already drawn up his NPC character sheet, but I am going to load it into D&D Beyond. I'm going to do it in a secret chat so you can't see his exact stats, but it'll make it a lot easier to just do !C athletics than to constantly look up his specific stat.
You know you're in.
Alright, you watch as King Rex, even as a drow, kicks in the front door with enough force to render it into splinters. That door is demolished as if it was hit by a meteor. And you see him put his hand on his longsword as he confidently and with great swagger enters the longhouse.
Shanawani will follow behind at a distance.
Alright, so it's King, then Swift, then Xavier, then Shanawani, right?
I'm in the lead. I'm already downstairs and it's an air element.
So when you were an air elemental, as soon as you pulled the lever, the ground rose beneath you, forcing you upward. So you're currently at ground level. There's no longer a gap in the dirt.
Alright, I'll just go ahead. Obviously, King Rex shouldn't be in the lead because he's the king. I'm surprised you guys are letting him do this, so I go up in front.
Okay. Are you still an air elemental, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So as you walk in, you can see that this place has fresh, half-eaten food, a recently put out fireplace that is still smoldering, and people's like coats and even a handful of like weapons are still propped up on the coat racks. People were just here at most an hour ago.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's a trail I can follow?
A trail you can follow? Absolutely. Do you mean loopy?
29, Zeno.
All right. So you can see that there's a hell of a lot of footprints. Yeah, Loopy. Lupi. Loopy Vanator. You guys met. He's the big dumb barbarian. Anyway, yes, you follow the footprints to right. They all come to a sudden stop at the It's not a throne, but it's a big ass Jarl's chair. Not technically, legally speaking, a throne, but it's basically the same thing. And with a 29 investigation, you are also able to find the crack around the chair in the floor, and you're also able to see the secret hatch that reveals a lever.
Xavier's just gonna look at Rex and he's just like, seemed like she was preparing for something. But obviously, wasn't anything bad since you trust her so much. And as I go to reach for the
I'm sorry, do you, one more time, Xavier?
I basically just look at King Rex and I'm just like, well, clearly she was hiding something, but it mustn't be bad since you trust her.
The king is gonna roll his eyes and be like, let's just go.
Yeah. I opened the hatch.
Alright, as you pull the lever, the chair moves up slightly and then slides backwards, revealing a staircase.
Okay, Shanawani's gonna okay, she's gonna see if she can grab something to use as a rock, and she's gonna toss it down the steps.
Are you trying to let the people know we're here?
She's checking for traps.
As you throw a rock down the steps, it clinks on damn near every step, and you don't see anything activate.
All right, fair. Like, she goes, all right. Rex, you're gonna actually get one of the great advantages of a drow. You go for it. You know what the neat thing about being an elf? We can see in the dark.
Xavier is just going downstairs.
The king goes, I can see in the dark too now. Ah, this is great. Ah, it's so weird. Everything's in black and white.
Yeah, I will warn you though, don't look directly into bright things.
Whatever you say, boss.
She actually starts laughing because she imagined herself as the boss, and now it's just getting to a weird thing, and then she just shakes it right out of her.
All right, Swift. The king will he'll say to just put like a hand on his shoulder or something, and he'll. I'm assuming Xavier's leading the way, or is Shanawani leading the way?
I'm leading the way.
Okay.
Xavier, Shanawani's bringing up the rear.
Gotcha. All right, Xavier, you're the one bringing up the rear, the front. So I'm gonna have you roll for investigation. All right. So when you're looking at the steps, you see that they are hard-packed dirt. You see that there are sconces on the walls where torches would be, and there's even scorch marks along the wall. But all the torches appear to have been taken. And as you're actively looking for traps as hard as you can, but there don't seem to be any. In fact, this looks like it was very, very hastily dug out and put together in a very, very short span of time. And throughout the entire 300 feet, at a 45-degree angle down, you don't find anything other than dirt walls, dirt ceiling, dirt steps, and the occasional sconce for a empty torch.
Shanawani says, "So, this is incredibly suspicious, my don't you think?"
Even I have a wine cellar in the basement.
Yeah, but this.
Xavier.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, I'll type.
Yeah, but my character does not know this, so go ahead.
Xavier just even has an air element and he's clutching his wind fist and he's just like putting them on his head. Just like, God damn it, he's my king. Don't kill
Hey, you could always take Joseph's side of things.
him. No! Ending it. The line we do not cross.
Uh, anyway, after about 300 feet, it looks like there was meant to be a door. There's about 90% of a door frame built, but it looks like it was never completed, and there's no current door there. It looks very hastily put together, but you're able to just kind of walk onto a landing. And as soon as you walk onto the landing, you see before you a massive, what you assume to be, labyrinth. Because before you there are 6 different paths you could take. They, at first glance, they're all identical, just dirt carved out hallways that just kind of spiderweb in all directions.
Is there a roof?
Yes, the ceiling is imagine that this place was dug out in a series of 20-foot cubes. So 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall, and then there's like a little groove in the dirt every 20 feet where another section was mined out all at once.
Alright. Xavier is just gonna be like, well, uh, I'm on half work, I'm using this excuse, I'm not the brightest, someone else figure out.
Shanawani pulls out her alchemy jug, and she will open it up.
Alright, you take out your alchemy jug, you open it up, and then what happens?
Okay, she'll open it up to mayonnaise,
Fucking why?
and she will rub. She will says, "All right, the paths that we go down, we're gonna mark it with some of this." She pours out some of the mayonnaise and going, so that we know which direction we took.
So you're smearing mayonnaise on the ground or the wall? Just out of curiosity.
Wall.
Alright, as you start smearing mayonnaise over the wall, ants, lots and lots of fire ants just start to swarm towards the mayonnaise. And you see it's very, like, size category tiny, but very large for an ant. You see their mandibles grab like a little blob of it and then carry it away, presumably towards their nest. You have attracted ants by the hundreds, possibly the thousands. They're not attacking you, but they are very happy that you've provided them with food.
Huh. This is gonna be. She's gonna have a very stupid thought. She's gonna look to Xavier. Can you communicate with them?
Right now, I can't cast any spells, unfortunate.
All right, you're in air elemental form. Well, then get out of it.
I won't be able to do this for like an hour. So I'm keeping this for
But if we communicate with the ants, we might actually be able to have a way where we can actually navigate this place without a problem.
appreciate wild shape at all. It's fine. Xavier turns back into a And I cast Speak with Animals.
All right. What is the range, or is there like a range or a limit of how many creatures that you can talk to, or is it just like any animal within earshot can now understand you?
Give me a sec so I can answer that question. Uh, well, no, I can verbally communicate with beasts for 10 minutes. So anyone is okay.
Okay. So, since there's no limit on the range or number of creatures that you can speak to, when you speak, hundreds of voices all chime in at once. They're all talking over each other. They all have their own opinions, and they're all actively trying to get your attention. And with 100 tiny voices all speaking at once, you cannot comprehend anything meaningful because they're all talking at once.
Xavier is gonna yell very loudly.
You can make a intimidation check if you would like. All the ants go suddenly silent.
Thank you. Now, I'll just be very specific. Do you guys know a way out of this labyrinth? Or can you help us at least walk through?
You will hear all of the ants start talking at once again. As you have not elected anyone to directly talk to, they all respond. And they all are shouting conflicting information all at once.
Xavier is gonna shout again. He's just like, let the leader only talk, goddamn.
In unison, they say, "We are the Hive!"
Okay, you, as I just point at the one closest to me, you are the only one allowed to.
Shit, guys, I gotta go. I'll be back in like 15 minutes.